Turning to some news overseas, people are demanding answers about security in Uganda after a militant group killed more than 24 people at a school. The rebels are linked to the Islamic State terrorist group. CBC's Dominic Velitis is following this story for us today from London. So Dominic, take us through what we know happened.
Well, Hilary, the school that was attacked last night is in a place called Mpondwa, which is less than 2 kilometres from Uganda's border with the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, the figures vary depending on the source you listen to, but it looks like at least 37 people were killed. A number of others were injured, some of whom are said to be in a critical condition. And we don't know at this point, Hilary, how many of the dead and injured are children. In addition, we're getting reports that a number of people were abducted as well. A group called the Allied Democratic Forces, the ADF, as you say, was behind this attack. The Ugandan military says it's now pursuing its fighters who fled towards Virunga National Park, which borders Uganda and Rwanda and is Africa's oldest and largest national park. A number of militant groups, including the ADF, use the park, which is a vast expanse of land, as a hideout. Hilary.
Dom, you spoke there about the ADF. Tell us a little bit about its violent history.
Well, it was created in eastern Uganda back in the 1990s and took up arms against long-serving President Yoweri Museveni after alleging government persecution of Muslims. And it was eventually defeated by the Ugandan army in 2001, after which it relocated to North Kivu province in neighbouring DRC, where it's been operating from for the last 20 years or so. The Ugandan government certainly considers it to be a terrorist organisation. It does, as you say, have links to the Islamic State group, and it's been blamed for some deadly attacks over the years. Most recently, it was accused of being behind a number of suicide bombings in Uganda's capital, Kampala, and other parts of the country. And it was, in fact, behind the last attack on a Ugandan school back in 1998, in which 80 students were murdered and more than 100 others kidnapped.
Dominic, thank you for this. We appreciate the update. Dominic Velitis for us.